Good afternoon, everyone. It's a beautiful day. The sun is up, rising up in the sky. Skies are blue, the trees are green, and the lake is calm and still. And today I'm gonna make a reflection on the value of persistence, perseverance, endurance. So the reason why is because COVID-19 is a difficult time for everybody, and I thought of making a reflection for those who wish to listen. Uh, so the anchor verse for the topic this afternoon is on 2 Timothy 4 verse 2. Proclaim the word, proclaiming the word. Be persistent whether it is convenient or inconvenient. Convince, reprimand, encourage through all patience and teachings. So as the saying goes, running the race to win. The song, the lyrics of the song from "Will Be Faithful to Our Calling," running the race to win, and till the end, as Jesus has sent His begotten Son till the end of His life, die on the cross and rise again after 3 days. So many motivational book claims that success is possible with one indispensable ingredient, and that is persistent. It's not only in the religious thing, but it's also in the corporate world. Persistent is one of the ingredient, indispensable one. Persistent is not giving up in spite of obstacles. Success does not usually go to the most skilled or to the most gifted. It is attained by those who do not give up, who do not who persevere, who continue to hang on, who continue to endure, who continue to be stubborn, to stay the course. So, and this is true regardless of the goal. The value of persistence is so rewarding. Yet many people oftentimes easily give up and become discouraged, even in family matters. When faced with challenges in the home like sickness, dealing with troubled child, financial setback, many of us get overwhelmed and hopeless to the point of stalling or even stopping in our track, derailed by the challenges of family life. It's but natural for human to be discouraged at times of troubles, at time of stormy weather, and we give in to discouraging comments from other people and to feelings of despair. Yes, many people, some of them are not strong enough. Everybody is weak, but we have to remember that in our weaknesses, God is our strength. So yet God Himself encourages us to press on and focus on the goal. Focus on the goal. Focus on the calling that God has in each and every one of us. Every one of us has different calling, and right now my calling is to do music and to share it with the hopeless and those who feel hopeful. And that's my goal right now, to try to encourage my family who is away from me. We desire to bring total renewal in the life of our family, our spouse and children, so we persist no matter what trials comes and win life's battle in the family. The most important people for us is our family. It is our treasure. That's why the most important thing is for us to continue to try to encourage everyone in the family, and if there's anybody who feel down, we need to be an encourager, and we need also to get encouragement from each other. So it's very fortunate that my youngest son initiated a family prayer, and we're sharing each other's thought, because like the bonfire, if you're one stick together with a fire, it keeps burning. But if you remove one, even how strong your faith is, if you are not surrounded by people who share your faith, you will fall down. So we as Christians have reason not to give up, because we have hope. God is our hope, and we have faith, and we believe that God is in control of everything. And Deuteronomy 31 In Deuteronomy 31 verse 8, He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid, do not be dismayed. When you are fearing a situation or emotional challenges, really envision God saying this to you. He is on your side. So these very trying moments of our life, there are people who feel down, and this video is for those who feel depressed, and I hope this will encourage you that uh, not everybody is strong enough, but sometimes we become weak, especially when the challenges comes into our life. So the challenges are bearable and surmountable because we have a victorious God on our side. God is victorious. He rose again after 3 days, uh, after His resurrection, rose again from the dead. The victory we have is in and through Christ. However, we must remember that persistence is what we live out, not just what we pray for or just what we hope for. It is our active response that proves our faith in God, who always assures us, like in Romans 8 verse 28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been calling according to His purpose. Who have been called according to His purpose. So I'd like to, I think it's about time to make a personal sharing. Uh, in one time or another, all of us has a testimony of our own that becomes our anchor, or that we can hang on in times that we face challenges in life. I remember the time when I was way back in the Philippines. Me and my wife, we work. Both of us work, but we take turn in taking care of our 8 children. It's a very difficult thing to do. I just realize it now, but those days we just keep on going because we want the best for our children, and we just keep on trying to work harder and harder every day. Those times we just work to survive, and having a difficult. We have a not big enough salary for us with 8 children, and we came from a poor family. So it's just a one day at a time. Uh, uh, Things that we need for our basic needs like food. Sometimes many times we run short of our of food, and many times I experience what they call this humility. I feel humbled. I feel ashamed sometimes to go to my friends and my cousin, and they know my situation, and without my asking, they give me rice, something like that. So looking back at the situation, I remember those difficult times. But then I was able to get a blessing from God. I got on schooling, and was to be projected abroad. And the thing is, when that opportunity comes, I keep on praying every day, and every lunch break, I go to the Blessed Sacrament and pray. And my only prayer is, Lord, send me to America to be able to alleviate my life. Um, for so long, I've been praying that line of prayer, but later on, I changed it and said, Lord, never mind about my prayer. It's too self-serving. I'll just continue to serve you, and we serve in our community in the slums area. We go evangelization in the slums area, and I concentrate more on what I can do for the Lord. And then without my knowing it, for so long, how many years the opportunity come, I was told that I will be going to Washington DC, and Washington DC, and what's most touching is I'm bringing all the members of my family, my children. It's common to me for a father to go abroad, but their family, or a wife to go abroad and be separated from the family. But I really believe that it's really God's blessing for every member of our family to go together in one plane, and I really acknowledge it to be coming from God. So that is my testimony, and I hang on that. And in times that I face challenges in life, separation from the family or what it, I go back to that blessing from God, because God loves us so dearly. That's all. Thank you very much, and I pray for each and every one of us and our family for the protection and for the coronavirus, for the situation to come back to normal. Okay, thank you very much, and God bless always.